Many Americans are feeling the pain at the pump as gas prices hit a record high yesterday in the U.S. The Biden administration announced a ban on Russian oil imports on top of tapping into American oil reserves. But will that help lower those gas prices? Wake Up Charlotte's Megan Bragg verifies.
The price of oil continues to rise. On Tuesday, a barrel of oil was trading between $120 and $130. Compare that to just a few months ago in December when a barrel of oil cost $68. During his State of the Union address, President Biden told Americans that the U.S. and 30 other countries that make up the International Energy Agency agreed to release 60 million barrels of oil from their strategic reserves. 30 million of that is coming from the United States. President Biden said these steps will help lower gas prices. So the question, will the release of 60 million barrels of reserve oil help reduce gas prices? Let's verify. Our source is Ray Trevino, Director of Operations for Pecos Country Operating, the Library of Congress, and the U.S. Energy Information Administration. According to the Library of Congress, the U.S. consumes an average of 20.6 million barrels of oil a day. Trevino says currently the United States produces a little more than half of that.
America produces on a good day between 12 and 14 million barrels of oil. So we still have to get that difference on a daily basis. That's where we're getting it from Saudi Arabia, from Russia, from the other OPEC countries as well.
If all 60 million barrels from the reserve were exclusively used in America and we were only reliant on that reserve, we would only have enough fuel for 3 days. The Biden administration has tapped into the reserves before. Back on November 23rd, they released 50 million barrels of oil from the strategic reserve. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, in the days following the release, the average price of gas dropped 2 cents. By December 6th, it only dropped another 3 cents.
It was so quick. They did drop and then they went right back up.
Trevino believes the same will happen again. He says tapping the reserves may put a small dent in gas prices, but not enough to justify using a stockpile that's meant for emergencies.
We'll do nothing but put another Band-Aid on a very big wound, and we will only hinder ourselves if we ever got into a serious emergency here in America.
So we can verify that no, the release of 60 million barrels of reserve oil will not help reduce gas prices in the long term. With your Verified, I'm Megan Bragg.